Hello BabyQueers and welcome back to my channel. It is time for some Pride memes. Now, I found a lot of Pride memes that are specifically about corporations at the beginning of Pride Month. And then today, I know it says subreddit in the title, but I actually took to Instagram and found a bunch of cute art and some wholesome posts there as well that I will definitely include. So, let's get started. Pride Month starts in 3 days. Pride isn't brought to you by T-Mobile and Absolute Vodka. It was brought to you by drag queens, trans women throwing bricks, by lesbian and queer women taking care of gay men dying of AIDS in the face of an intentional government neglect. Exactly. I mean, Pride has started a long time ago, but listen. This is why corporations changing their logos to pride flags is really weird, y'all. Companies. This one does not spark joy, but this one sparks joy. Ah yes, the good old rainbow capitalism. We'd love to see it. Straight was my face. Cute art. I love the freckles, I love the makeup and the moon phases. Yes. Being straight, even though none of us were ever really straight, I think, was definitely our face. June. LGBTQ plus memes. Homophobes. It's why I do these videos. Because I know that just by queer people existing, the homophobes will get upset. Hi. Employees. We are overworked. We need more resources. Traditional companies. No. Woke companies. No. Heart, rainbow, Black Lives Matter. Okay, just because you acknowledge that racism is a problem and that gay people exist doesn't actually make you woke. And if you don't do anything about it except change your logo to a rainbow, you need to do better if you want to pretend you're a woke company, because it isn't working. Skittles, because the only rainbow that matters during Pride is ours. But also, a few years ago, I think they really only had the rainbow flag on it, but now we have a whole lot of flags, and I love it. But completely on the right, we have agender, we have a trans flag, we have the progressive pride flag, we have a non-binary flag, an aromantic flag, a pansexual flag, a genderqueer flag, a lesbian flag, and an asexual flag. So, Skittles showed up with a few more flags this year. Again, I don't know if that's the only thing they're doing, because again, if they're only changing their packaging, that's not great either. I don't know if they're actually getting involved in other ways, so I'm not coming for Skittles, but I'm also not protecting them either right now. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp. LGBTQIA, companies turning their logo rainbow. Queer baiting. Yeah, exactly. Just changing your logo or just changing your packaging is queer baiting at its finest. It's not cool, guys. There are roughly 4,000 plus genders according to the wiki, and we add another one every time you complain. More cute dogs incoming, by the way, because I have a bunch of these saved. Everyone uses pronouns, dumbass. Yeah, did you all go to second grade English or whatever country you're from, whatever your native language is? Every language has pronouns. Everyone uses pronouns. And you legit learned that in preschool. What are you doing? Being straight and cis is not some accomplishment. I mean, technically being gay and trans isn't either, but the amount of shit you have to go through if you happen to be gay or trans or any other identity that isn't cishet kind of counts as an accomplishment, yeah. Heterophobia does not exist. I love how sad this puppy looks. He seems a bit disappointed. Either he's disappointed that heterophobia doesn't exist, or he's more wholesome than that, and is just sad and exhausted that he still has to explain this to people. You don't like gays? Go cry about it. Have fun. I've actually had this meme saved on my phone for a long time, and I'm glad I finally get to bring it up because I'm not interested in being polite or heterosexual. Maybe I should just change that to my profile picture, because I think currently I just have like my favorite K-pop group with like rainbow flags in like the audience background for Pride Month, which is fair. I change it like usually every couple of days, but it's been like that all Pride Month. Reasons LGBT cafes should exist. Non-sexualized spaces. Inclusive so you don't have to out yourself. No alcohol so younger people have full access. I freaking love chai lattes. No pressure to find hookups. Looking at you, my Aero and Ace pals. No need to socialize. You can literally sit at a table and be gay all by yourself. Please make these a thing. Yes. Oh, that seems so comfortable. Like you can just go there, get your iced coffee, read a book, or if you want to socialize, you can. And maybe the cups have like either like you get like markers that like wash off in like the washing machine, so that you can like write your name and pronouns on it, or you get like pins. Should I open a cafe? As a queer person in June, Wednesday only has one thing on our mind. Rainbows, anti-capitalism. Which seems fair. That is entirely fair. I always loved The Addams Family. It was such a good movie. Okay, actually this is the second movie. The second one was just as good. And the series, like the original series from the 60s, so funny. Peak humor, too relatable. Get in, loser. We're making ourselves nostalgic for an idolized queer youth we missed out on. Well, that is fair. That is a little bit too real. We're moving on. What inspired you to change your logo to the rainbow flag? Money? Okay, what does Mr. Krabs sound like? That's not what Mr. Krabs sounds like, I'm sorry. But listen. Queerbaiting. Again, we don't like it. You do not fit in here. Okay, we'll make our own place then. Why are you excluding us? Oh no, you do not fit in here. Y'all need to stop. Stonewall means fight back. Smash gay oppression. Never forget, this is what Pride was like before corporations got involved. Yeah. I know I said my favorite thing about Pride is seeing queer people just being happy and like celebrating with our friends, because we have come a long way, but there are still a lot of things that need to be fixed and addressed. And I love that Pride is a place where those get addressed as well. Like, I don't know what it's like in other countries, but in Germany at least, they always have like the March 1st, which is basically just a celebration now, and then they have like the actual Pride, where they have like a stage and people talk about like different topics like laws about trans people and stuff like that, and all of that gets like discussed, and of course it's like less fun, but it's still just necessary. So yeah. Corporations trying to profit off of queer people by showing their support for only 1 month of the year is bad. And it's fun to watch conservatives get pissed that they can't shop at Target anymore because the big bad rainbows will corrupt their children. And the existence of rainbow capitalism in the first place proves that society is now in a place where supporting queer people is the more profitable and thus more popular opinion, and that means something. Are all viewpoints that can absolutely coexist. Yeah, that's that's a good way to sum it up, because as annoying as it is that companies are queer baiting, um, and as like harmful as it is, it's still a good sign in a way. And I also love that it pisses off like conservatives that can't shop anywhere anymore because, oh my god, the rainbows, oh no, my children can't see that. And also just the fact that if you have like young closeted kids, they will like see the rainbows or see like the different pride flags and hopefully feel like a little bit of hope. And you know, that's something positive to come out of it at least. I messaged a friend Happy Pride Month, but it autocorrected to Happy Pride Month. So anyways, I made this. It's really cute. So moths are also ours now. Welcome to the Pride. Lespart, Margay, Acelot, Biger, Enbaycat, Panther, Cheetrans. I hate the puns, but it's really cute, so I had to include it. Also, the art of this is really cool. I really like it, and I love cats, so as much as I'm suffering from the puns, I had to include it. LGBTQ identities explained. Now I'll just put this on the screen because otherwise my video will get really long. But if you're maybe new here, or you're wondering what some terms mean, you can pause or screenshot it if you want. Corporate companies capitalizing on LGBT plus community during Pride Month. Supporting the LGBT community? No. Only support the community during Pride Month, when it's profitable. Well, screw you, Target. I just wanted some goddamn shoes. Well, you're looking in the shirt department, you fucking idiot. Exactly, you're not gonna find shoes in the shirt department. What are you doing? What are you doing? Good morning. Bisexual women who date and marry men are still bisexual. Bisexual men who date and marry women are still bisexual. A bisexual person who has never dated someone of the same gender or a different gender is still bisexual. Happy Pride Month. Yeah, I had to bring it back. Reminder, Pride is important because someone tonight still believes they're better off dead than being gay. Yeah, this is why Pride is still necessary. Because the suicide rate of queer youth and like queer people in general, way too damn high. And just the fact alone that there are still like anti-trans laws being passed so that people aren't allowed to transition anymore is the reason we still need Pride. And I hope that if you are feeling like really depressed or hopeless, that you can get the help you need. Just because people are bigoted and hate you for who you are doesn't mean that who you are is wrong. It just means they are. So I hope y'all can find some kind of hope and comfort, even if it's just like in little things, you know, and hanging there, because really your life is worth more than their hate. And I know it's hard, but still, I hope you can get through this. As a bisexual, I'm used to being invisible, ignored, or flat out told I don't exist. So this Pride Month, I've decided to team up with COVID-19. What people think Pride is: rainbow and parades. What Pride actually is: validating intersections, queer sex, celebration, being valid in the closet to stay safe, borrowing everyday life just as your authentic self, having community, feeling free, loving yourself more than needing to be loved by others, surviving hardship, still rainbows actually, being accepted and respected as ourselves, gender euphoria, protecting trans youth, fighting for equal rights, honoring those who have paved the way, especially black trans elders, feeling at home in yourself. Yes. You can't pray the gay away. Okay, there is a song called You Can't Pray the Gay Away by, I think, Schizo Music or something. I don't know, it's really fun. It's really fun. You should check it out. I believe in Pride Month supremacy. Yeah. I'm so sad that it's almost over. Just because, as much as I hate rainbow capitalism, I get a little bit happy every time I see a rainbow, even though I'm not like a closeted like kid, but it makes me happy. And then they just start fading a little bit, but oh well. Happy Pride to the straight passing queers, the bis without a sense of belonging, the closeted folks, the ones still questioning, and your oppressed childhood self. Exactly. Happy Pride is for everyone. Love is love. Now, I told you I was going to include cute art, so here we are. Being pan isn't biphobic. Bi-attraction includes trans people. Polyamory isn't immoral. Trans and non-binary lesbians are incredible. Asexuality isn't basically straight. Aromantics aren't sex-obsessed and cold. Racists will never be welcome in the queer community. Straight trans men aren't lesbians and straight trans women aren't gay men. Non-binary identities and neo-pronouns are real and valid. So, just a few reminders. Pride Month. Pride Month is celebrated every June as a tribute to those who were involved in the Stonewall riots. In 1996, police raided the Stonewall Inn, a gay club in Greenwich Village, which resulted in people rioting onto Christopher Street outside. Among the many leaders of the riots was a black trans bisexual woman, Marsha P. Johnson, leading the movement to continue over 6 days with protests and clashes. Protesters demanded the establishment of places where LGBT plus people could go and be open about their sexual orientation without fear of arrest. The red in the flag represents life. Orange represents healing, yellow is said to stimulate new ideas and thoughts. Green is associated with prosperity and growth. The blue in the original pride flag was for serenity. The purple represents spirit. The black and brown represents people of color. The white, pink, and blue represents the trans community. Yeah. I love this like very short summary, which kind of like still included like the most important points. And also like a little flag breakdown. So I had to include it because I found it and I was like, yes. More cute art. Happy Pride Month. Honestly, if I find a purple like crop top that says they them, I am definitely buying it. I should learn how to sew and like make my own t-shirts. But I also want to open a cafe. There are too many things I want to do. Oh well. Pride, getting its own month. The other 6 deadly sins. Why no, lust month. I want glutton month. Oh, sad kitty. Well, that's actually fair. Dear homo and transphobes, stop giving us the best ammo ever. This freaking rips. I would have this on t-shirt in a second. Yeah. It's so funny to me how they like take these leaps as if like someone was trying to like hide a message. They would do it like so openly and just like put it in the name. That's really dumb. But honestly, I would also wear this shirt. Every family is beautiful. Yes. I am a little bit confused by the one like in the lower, like in the lowest row in the middle. Like why is there just like a heart that's empty technically? Why is the heart empty? Is it just because you're happy single? Okay, so that was the last picture I had. I do actually think this one is gonna be a little bit shorter, which might be a good thing because my storage space is acting up. I had to restart my recording like 3 times at least. Anyways, but I'm really happy that I found so much cute art that I had to include. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, you can comment down below like what you thought, which meme was your favorite, or anything you like, really. And I will be back in 2 days with my next video, where I will actually be delving into queer TikTok a bit. So see you in 2 days.